if you try to warn people who are content with their daily life and how life is at the moment, if you try to warn them, you will be seen as a madman. You will be seen as someone who should just shut up. If you try to warn them about the direction that we all are moving towards, they won't like what you're saying. It's this thing where, they just don't like the message and they will shoot the messenger. At the moment, we are moving towards a new form of feudalism. I think, at least I called it feudalism 2.0, and when I did that the first time, I hadn't seen anyone else doing that. It doesn't matter who was first, but I see other people are using that term on social media now, feudalism 2.0. You won't own anything, and your preferences concerning what you see, what you hear, will be decided for you by algorithms/AI. And I'm one of those uncomfortable people. I am uncomfortable watching what's going on now, but also I am seen as uncomfortable because I am pointing at things that are not good, that should scare people. We live in a society now where if you haven't been caught by the main character syndrome, you're most likely half asleep most of the time. Now, what I mean by that is that people are disconnecting from reality. They live in a world that centers around a few screens. They are totally addicted to their smartphone, reality TV shows, what have you. And they think that that's the reality. But it's not. It is not. And I think also it's a generational thing. I do believe that like my demographic group, right? I'm 52. And I do think that there are more people, a higher percentage, so to speak, among people my age group that are not yet totally immersed and locked in with the matrix than, let's say, 18-year-olds. That's my guess. And I look at the way things are going now, and it's so difficult, I would say impossible, to be positive, because there is nothing positive that I can see, except maybe, the AI and a new generation of computers will result in better medicines, maybe, for diseases. Apart from that, I don't see anything good about the way AI is being implemented into everything. Now, I was wondering whether I should call this little video here what I hate about modern society. And I don't know, maybe I'll do that. But there are many things I hate about modern society. Many, many things. So where to start, I will start by replying to the criticism, that I would get if I put that in the title, or whenever I criticize modern society. Like now, I'm sitting in a car. That's a fairly modern thing, right? Yeah, I agree. But this car here, it's a second-hand car, and when I bought it, I spent months looking for a car that you don't need a fucking smartphone to operate. You know what I mean? These new cars, electric cars and all of that, you need a fucking smartphone to charge them and all of that. I don't like that. I don't want that. Now, in fact, if you've been following my main channel in the past, you know that I said I was not going to have a smartphone, and I didn't. And I am talking to a smartphone now because these fucking people, the government here, they closed the mobile network that my dumb phone was using. So I had to get a smartphone. But this will be a transitional phase, so to speak, because I've ordered, I don't know if you've heard about them, Light phone. But because of Trump and all of that, they come from the USA. It takes time, but it should be here this month, you know. So yeah, Light phone, that's not a smartphone. So, you know, but I get it. It's like, it's not for everyone. And if you have a smartphone, if you want to continue using that, that's fine. I'm just saying that this addiction that people have is not a good thing, this addiction to the smartphone. And it's going to get even worse, and it is getting even worse, and it's out of control. Have you heard about chatbot addiction? Yeah, it's a real thing. People can't do anything without asking ChatGPT or whatever these fucking AI models are called now. And there are people out there who they don't use the internet anymore. They just ask ChatGPT. And I saw a comment here. It was really sad. Some guy who had named his ChatGPT AI female name. I mean, come on, it's just very sad, you know. So that's where we are now, and it's going to get a lot worse. So the AI is a therapist, a friend, a girlfriend, boyfriend to some people, and it's going to, I mean, it's like I want to grab these people gently by the shoulders, shake them a bit gently, and make them wake up, because they're living in something that isn't real. And it's a really sad thing to witness. It's, you know, when I first saw that first Matrix movie years ago now, you know, it was like I think it's a wonderful movie, but I didn't know that it was going to be prophetic. Because even though people are not physically used as batteries, spending their lives in these pods, more and more people now have detached from reality, and they are living a life that is just a fantasy. And they can't function with other people anymore, except their crutch, which is the smartphone and the AI, of course. And you can see it when they try to communicate with each other. And especially young people now, I have observed this, because up until recently I was doing my workouts in a gym, and I noticed that the young people there, they couldn't have a conversation. They don't have conversations anymore. I don't know if you have noticed this, but it will go like this. Someone will just blurt out something, a statement, and then there's a reaction. That's it. That's their conversation. They can't converse back and forth with words anymore. this is also going to get much, much worse. And I'm telling you this now because I have been witnessing this. I am witnessing this, and it's quite sad to see. Who are we if we lose the ability to have a respectful and intelligent conversation with each other? Who are we then? We lose some of our humanity. We lose ourselves. I mean, people are in for such a rude awakening, but I fear that when that happens, it will be too late.